Hi, my name is Eric Israel Valdez Núñez. I am a physics student at Facultad de Ciencias UNAM, and I will present you today my research about organic solar cells. The title of that research is the DFT study on organic solar cells based in BTP and PM6 molecules. The director of my project is the professor, the PhD, Berta Molino Brito, that accompanied me on all the research and all the calculus of this project. The first thing that we need to know about this project is that it was based on two main molecules, the BTP and the PM6 molecules. Those molecules were important because they appear in several articles that we research along the investigation. Both of them are of short chain. The components of that molecules exhibit good performance in terms of efficiency and power parameters. Nowadays, in all the area of organic solar cells, it's established that the molecular size and the symmetry of the acceptor or donor molecules play a crucial role in determining the voltage of open circuit, the field factors of the cell, and the efficiency of power conversion, and the crystallinity of organic solar cells. In this work, we've modified specific parameters of both molecules PM6 and BTP. Those molecules, in fact, were synthesized for the use of organic solar cells, and the main aim of the research was to increase the efficiency, the field factor, and the open circuit voltage of the molecules. As you can see in this image, those are the BTP and the PM6 molecules. BTP is the acceptor molecule and PM6 is the donor molecule. Well, how does it work? How does the solar cells work? Well, first of all, the light gets into PM6 molecule. If this light has the enough energy of generate an exciton, this wavelength of the light inciting will excitate an electron from the molecule, and that electron will jump to BTP molecule, the acceptor molecule. When the original electron comes into this molecule, that will generate a change effect that will means the voltage open circuit. When the voltage open circuit is generated, then we will get the enough energy for keeps moving all the electrons, and that will generate the energy of all the solar cell. Well, at the end of the project, we got at least 6 stable configurations. Well, as you can see in the table 2, those stable configurations have the original molecule just with the atoms, and as well it has the electronic clouds from the HOMO and the LUMO molecules. Well, when we got all these molecules, we can see that are two numbers that are in yellow. Those numbers are very important because those represent the highest voltage open circuit. As you can see in the images, there is the PM6 with fluor molecule combining with BTP. That was the highest voltage open circuits from the BTP molecules. But something that I didn't tell before is that at the end of the study, we calculate another molecule. That molecule was studied and was considered in this article because actually it has the highest voltage of open circuit, and that molecule is called IDTT with chlor and fluor. that molecule was combined with the PM6 with fluor that was the donor. And this molecule, this arrange of two molecules, has at the end 1.14 voltage of open circuit. How could we get to the results, and how we could modulate the organic solar cells? For generate the molecules, we use a very special or a very important software called Gaussian 09. That software was very important because we could generate all the molecules, and when we got the final arrange, we send the configuration to a computer called Mistly. That Mistly is a supercomputer inside the university, and that supercomputer has the capacity to calculate the LOMO and UMO parameters. Well, once these parameters were got, we calculated the following parameters: the voltage of open circuit, the fill factor, and the power conversion efficiency. Those parameters are expressed in the following equations. As you can see in the voltage open circuit, we just need the energy of the donor molecule. We need the HOMO energy of the donor molecule, and then we just subtract the LUMO energy of the acceptor molecule. Getting this voltage of open circuit, we get the fill factor. The fill factor basically is obtained with the voltage open circuit value, and finally we got the power conversion efficiency. That power conversion efficiency is in a percentage, and well, we just need the voltage of open circuit and the fill factor. In the following table, you can see the molecules, the voltage of open circuit, the fill factor, and the power conversion efficiency. As you can see, there are two main molecules, two main arranges: the PM6 with fluor and BTP arrange, and the PM6 with fluor and IDTT with fluor and fluor arrange. Well, talking about just the voltage of open circuit, you can see that both of them are very close to the value of 1. That, in terms of this study, represent a very high value. With that value, as I said before in the method part, we can calculate the following parameters: the fill factor and the power conversion efficiency. The highest power conversion efficiency was the last arrange, with a value of 25.94%. And the following power conversion efficiency was 20.55%. Those values are theoretical, and something very important about the project is that for reduce the computational resource calculus, we cut the change of the original molecules. So that implies a change of the original molecules, but following the calculus of the supercomputer, we got a very high value of voltage of power conversion efficiency. That was the main goal of the project, and as you can see in the table, we're very high, talking respecting the other arranges in the literature. I can finish this presentation before acknowledging the Dirección General de Cómputo y Tecnologías de la Información, that in Spanish is DGTIC UNAM, for providing all the supercomputing resources on the supercomputer MISLI with the project LANCAD UNAM DGTIC 298. Those computational resources were very, very important, because if we couldn't get all these resources, the project couldn't have been finished. As a conclusion of the study, we can say that we found at least eight stable molecules, donors and acceptors, and 6 possible arranges. All the arranges had efficiency higher than 12%, as you can see in the table 2. And the other conclusion was that the most efficient couples of arranges were PM6 with fluor and BTP arrange, and the PM6 with fluor and IDTT. That implies something very important. When we apply, or when we combine the original molecules with a very punctual change, incorporating fluorine or chlorine, that will increase positively the efficiency values. So at the end of the project, we can say that the most important or the most relevant thing is that if we combined those atoms in the molecules, we got better results.